All right, good morning. It is Tuesday, March 31st. Holy moly, March is over. Today you have an off day. Not really an off day, but if you're caught up with everything, you do have an off day. What we're doing is a makeup day for any assignments that you are missing on Genesis for the third marking period because it is the end of the marking period, believe it or not. What we're going to be doing really tomorrow, Wednesday, April 1st, and no, it's not a joke because it's April Fool's. What you are going to be doing is activity 3.1, and it is titled, one moment please, investigating the connection between elevation and energy. So we're going to use, this goes hand in hand with activity 2.2, which was investigating kinetic energy, where we took cans and we dropped them on the clay ball and we measured the amount of smush, or the amount of I guess how it crushed it, you know, the thickness of it. Okay, so we're going to be using cans again and balls of clay to explore the relationship between elevation. Elevation is height, okay, and how much energy. So it's the exact same procedure, but we're just going to be using one of the cans instead of both of them. So I have the dog food one that came with the kit, and our ball is the same 3 centimeters in diameter. So we're going to do the same procedure where we're going to drop it from 10 centimeters high, and then we're going to drop it from 20 centimeters high. And I'm actually going to do it 3 times, but for time's sake, because I know your time is precious, you have other things to do, I am going to do the other ones off camera, and then I will have a part 2 to this video, and I will show you the results and what you need to put in the table that is on iQuest. There are also some, well, before you even start anything, you need to do the prediction questions. So prediction question number 1 is, how will dropping a can from a higher or lower elevation affect the impact it has on the clay ball, and explain your ideas. And then the second prediction question, so before we start, this is the second question you have to do. What is the relationship between elevation and energy? Think about the same can dropped from different heights. Okay, that's kind of what I was just explaining. So you have 2 prediction questions to do on iQuest. And then you're going to have this weird looking table. Don't get scared. I'll actually complete the table and have it in my next video with all the results. And then you can do your conclusions. Okay, there are, we're just going to do the 3 conclusion questions. You don't have to worry about the follow-up questions. Try them. Maybe I'll count them as extra credit. All right, so try all 5 questions, but I'm really only looking at 1 to 3. But maybe I'll give you a couple extra credit points if you do 4 and 5. All right, so conclusion question, you know what? I'll do those after I give you the results. So here's the procedure again. We have our clay ball, and we are going to drop a can, the same size can, at 2 different heights. Remember, I used the toothpick. If you need to, go back to activity 2.2 and look at the video, because it's exactly the same, just with 1 can. All right, I could have done the little can, but I would rather try the bigger can. Okay, I had to set this up a little weird. So this is Craig's art case with all his little paints and coloring stuff and all that. All right, so our first drop is going to be from 10 centimeters. So I have our meter stick here. So I'm going to go up to, I'm going to put it towards me so it's a little bit easier. Up to 10 centimeters, I'm just going to drop it. Okay, so now I'm going to take the, really? Where did my toothpick go? It was here. There it is. Okay, it went underneath. All right, so now I'm going to take this and put it in and mark it. Just with a little dot. And then I'm going to measure it using this. It wasn't too much. It looks like maybe 2.9. So it went from 3 to 2.9. All right, and then what I'm going to do now is just make sure this is reshaped. And put that down. And then we're going to drop it from 20 centimeters this time. So I'm going to do the 10 2 more times because they want us to take an average of 3 drops. and then I'm going to do this one 2 more times after I stop the video. So stay tuned for part 2. All right, so 20 centimeters is up here. Let me make sure I'm over top of it. Woo! Okay, a little bit of shaking going on there. You get another toothpick. Let's put you in and mark you. Boop. And bring it over. Alright, and this one was about 2.7, maybe 2.6, kind of in between. So maybe we'll do 2.65. We'll do halfway in between. Okay, so so this was 10 centimeters. At 20, it was 2.65 or 2.7. And what I'll do is I'll do each of those 2 more times, from 10 centimeters twice, 20 centimeters twice, and then I'll come back and give you the results, and I will read the conclusion questions to you, so that way you are clear. Okay, so again, today is Tuesday. I'm going to post the same video tomorrow, so that way I don't have to make 2 separate videos. But if you have no makeup work, you can get this done today, and then you won't have science to do tomorrow. Or if you're working on makeup work, please share it with me. If it's something you're making up on iQuest, please email me. Let me know you did it, because I do not get a notification that you have completed work on iQuest. I have to go on and search for each student and each activity. Also, if you are making up work today, Tuesday, the 31st, then tomorrow you will watch this video and you will complete this activity 3.1 on iQuest in the physical science unit. Okay, so I hope all is well. I hope everybody is staying safe, staying home, and kind of making the best of this whole situation. Okay.